Good afternoon, subscribers, viewers, and everybody else. Today, I'm taking this time to respond to questions that we have been sent by those who hold as the Zimbabwe Exemption Permits, who are still trying to apply to for the other South African permits. So they've kept on asking us certain questions that we are responding to. I'll go through the questions one by one and respond to them one by one as they have been sent to us. But before we can go on to the questions, I would like to urge you to subscribe to this channel, share this video and like it, so that we share this information with other people who may be having similar problems with those that are going to respond to. So before we can continue with this broadcast, you can kindly please share this video so that those people will not continue to ask similar questions that we have already responded to, because we know that there are several people who may not have seen our previous videos who still have these questions. So it's easier for them to then get to grips or to know what they need to know when they see this video. So I'm going to go through these questions. There are about 4 or 5 of them that were sent to us. If you have questions of your own, you can send them through the comment section. Then we will respond them in later videos. So for now, I'm going to respond to questions that were raised, especially yesterday and today. The first question is from Nkazimulo Nyati. She says, are we allowed to get into new employment contracts with a new employer using this extension of 12 months? Yes, you are, because what the Home Affairs Department decided when they gave the visa, the 12 months moratorium for those that hold the Zimbabwe Exemption Permit, they were actually saying that your permit is as good as extended by an extra year. So right now, you are somebody who is legally in South Africa, who's got a permit that is valid up to the 31st of December 2022. It's valid up to at least the 21st of December 2022. So you do have a permit. What you need to produce is your passport with the permit and this directive from the minister or the statement that came from the Department of Home Affairs stating that your permit is valid up to the 31st, or you're given a 12 months grace period, which expires at least on the 31st, or in the earliest on the 31st of December 2022. So yes, you can enter into any new contract. You can extend the existing contract for as long as it will recognize the 12 month period, which is a grace period that was extended by the Department of Home Affairs. The other question is, we want to renew our licenses, but we're having problems with the fact that the permits expired. It's still the same issue. The license renewal is done with the South African government departments. So there has been an interdepartmental communique that has been sent. There's been internal communication between government departments in South Africa. And even this letter that was issued out, it states it categorically clear that the statement should be made available to all the government departments, to all authorities in South Africa, so that they domesticate this in their departments. So there shouldn't be any problem with you trying to renew your licenses. But should you continue to have these problems, please contact the Zimbabwe community in SA, Mr. Ngabuto Mapena. I'm going to give you his contact numbers. Just a minute. I'm going to read out his contact numbers. Then you can contact him stating what problems you are having, because you should not be going through these problems for as long as you have a ZEP, even if you do not have proof that you have applied for any other permit. Your permit is still valid. So I will read out Comrade Ngabuto Mapena's number. Just a minute. Right. His number is 083 340 1000. 083 340 1000. His name is Ngabuto Nicholas Mabena. He is the chairman of this. He is the chairperson of the Zimbabwe community in South Africa. So if you have problems with accessing any kind of assistance in South Africa while you have this permit and you're being told that the permit has expired, just contact him and then he's going to assist you. The other question is from Ngabuto Mapala. He says, is Zimra recognizing the ZEP holders to drive to Zim and back during the grace period? Do they issue the one with TIP? The Zimra is the Zimbabwe Revenue Authority, who are also the Border Control Authority in Zimbabwe. Yes, Zimra, there's been an intergovernmental communication between South Africa and Zimbabwe. And yes, Zimra recognizes that those who hold the Zimbabwe Exemption Permit were given a 12-month grace period in South Africa. So, and when you enter Zimbabwe, it doesn't matter that you're on a permit or not. But what matters is that you are a Zimbabwean going back home. But that said, Zimra does recognize that, and they will offer you all services that they were offering you when you had the Zimbabwe Exemption Permit that was still valid, because the Zimbabwe Exemption Permit during the grace period is still as good as in existence, is as good as valid, is still valid. So you still have the permit. Zimra is not going to change any way that they're going to treat you. Then the other question is, she asked a number of questions, a couple of them. Olivia Mlala, she says, I would like to find out if we are allowed to travel to and from Zimbabwe during this 12 months grace period. Yes, I think we did answer you, but for the benefit of those that had not been answered on this, yes, you are allowed to travel to and from Zimbabwe. There are some that say that when they got into South Africa from their December holidays, they were given 90 days. Our others were given less than 90 days. That doesn't mean anything. Your permit is valid up to the 31st of December. You can go to Zimbabwe and come back. You can travel to any other country and travel back to South Africa without any hurdles, because just to be on the safe side, carry that letter that was written by the Department of Home Affairs with you, and then as you produce your passport with the permit, if anybody tries to tell you that the permit is expired, just show them that letter from the Department of Home Affairs. There is a couple of them, including statements that were published in various newspapers, and they are published again on the Department of Home Affairs website under notices and other statements. So just carry those. But at the end of the day, you should not be facing any problems because you still have a valid permit. The other question is, do they give us days at the border, or they still treat us like before? Well, I think I've answered that one. You are still treated like somebody who has a South African permit. So you are allowed, you cannot be given any days. Fine, they might give you days, but it doesn't mean anything. You can still stay here in South Africa up to the 31st of December, 2022 at least, while you try and apply or move to the other permits. Any other questions that we're having? Okay, those were the questions that we are having. If you have any more questions, please send them through via the comment section. Then we will respond to them. We'll respond to you via text. But for the benefit of other people that may not have access to some of these videos that we have sent, we are going to record other live videos that we're going to send out there so that people continue to get this vital information as they continue to try and move from the Zimbabwe Exemption Permit to other South African permit. Please subscribe to this video, like it and share it for the benefit of others. Continue to send through your questions, continue to inquire where you are facing problems, but always refer also to this Department of Home Affairs website where they have these statements. You will also remember that there was an earlier directive that was given which said that I think it was Direct Immigration Directive number 10 of 2021, which said that you should be assisted in as far as you are having proof that you have applied for any other permit in South Africa, moving from the Zimbabwe exemption permit. But that directive was withdrawn by directive number 11. So you do not have to have any proof of anything for as long as you still have the Zimbabwe exemption permit, which expired on December 31, 2021. You were given a blanket grace period, which then takes your permit forward to an expiry date of 31 December 2022 at least. Thank you very much. Meet you in other broadcasts. Have a wonderful rest of your day.